There are often certain delicacies which are associated with particular villages, towns or cities. Today we're discovering the most famous delicacy of Salzburg, an Austrian city which sits right beside the border with Germany. Join me as we discover why there is only one Mozart Kugeln. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was a prolific composer born in 1756 in Salzburg, Austria. Although he was only alive for some 35 years, he managed to compose more than 600 words. He is regarded as one of the very greatest composers in the history of music. Quite rightly, the city of Salzburg is very proud of its famous son. If you've ever visited Salzburg, you will doubtless have noticed this thanks to the Mozartplatz, a historic square with a monument to Mozart, and of course the very building in which Mozart was born and is today a museum dedicated to his life. You might even have noticed that every souvenir shop in the city has displays laden with ceramic mugs bearing the picture of Mozart. And those mugs are usually brim-filled with chockies wrapped in foil. They are almost impossible to avoid. Look, I have two of my own, and I only visited Salzburg once. In 1890, a Salzburg confectioner, Paul Fürst, set about creating a sweet to sell in his chocolate shop which would capitalise on Mozart's fame. He perfected the Mozart Kugeln, which soon became very popular. The sweet is a nutty combination of pistachio, marzipan, nougat, hazelnut and dark chocolate, rolled into a ball and encased in dark chocolate. These Mozart Balls soon became very popular. Such was their success that the original shop from where they were sold is still trading today, and direct descendants of the inventor, Paul Fürst, still roll Mozart Balls by hand every day. There was just one problem. Paul Fürst did not apply for a patent to protect his product. Soon, other confectionery producers in Salzburg were making Mozartkugeln, and it wasn't long before the big boys started muscling in on these famous delights. Things got messy with court cases involving large corporate confectionery companies squabbling to trademark the name and recipe Mozartkugeln. To comply with the courts, most copies are not ball-shaped, but instead have a domed shape on a flat bottom. There are also many variations on the name and design of the wrappers. Today there might be many variations on the name, recipe and shapes, but there is truly only one genuine Mozartkugeln. Imagine my joy when I discovered these in the middle of my local German supermarket. Of course, it is true that they are not genuine Mozartkugeln, as these Mozart balls clearly have flat bottoms. But how do they taste? Let's unwrap one and find out. I'll cut one of them in half with a sharp knife so that we can see what is inside them. Yes. Well, the overpowering taste is of marzipan and chocolate. To be honest, I'm not getting a lot of pistachio or hazelnut or praline coming through with these. They are a tasty sweet, that's for sure. There's a fair amount of chocolate on there. I certainly experienced the chocolate. As for the filling, it was all but 95% marzipan for me. I didn't get a strong feeling of the pistachio or the hazelnuts coming through at all, or the praline for that matter. They are good, they are tasty, good old Mozart Balls. These I can see being put on the dinner table at the end of a dinner, probably at Christmas time here in the UK. They are good, they are tasty. I'm going to give them an 8 out of 10. For me, they should have some more pistachio and hazelnut flavour coming through, but they don't. Mostly marzipan would be great after a dinner served with a very strong hot coffee, and you probably only want one. A perfect after dinner sweet with an incredible story behind it. So the next time you're at your German supermarket, particularly in the run-up to Christmas, don't forget to buy some Mozart Balls. Now, I've got these to finish off, so thanks for watching, farewell, goodbye, and have a grand tour.